Everyone, this video is going to be on using MetaTrader 5 to trade or place your trade. So I actually recorded the previous video on opening an account with on Deriv. So for people that will actually be trading the Forex market, the broker I recommend is xnext.com. Just go to xnext.com, open an account with them, and upload your ID details. Then after you've done that, the same process in which I used in the Deriv account opening, where I said that you just copy your ID and then your trading password there. Same process is applicable. So I'm going to be using MetaTrader 5 app now. So let's go to MetaTrader 5. So I'm going to be using the same account in which I opened in the Deriv account, Deriv video in which I recorded previously before this one. So let's use that now. Let's go to MetaTrader 5. All right, now so let's manage accounts. So yeah, so as you can see, this were the accounts we opened in the last video, which I expect everyone should have practiced by now. So this is demo financial, which is demo account for the Forex market. There is server, that is the real account for the indices market. This one is the real account for the Forex market, which I said that until you deposit, it will still be showing 0 naira. Then the demo synthetic is the demo account for the synthetic indices, while the MetaTrader 500 demo is the one that MetaTrader 5 trading platform itself or trading software itself provides you. So you get, of course, nobody should start trading with 100,000 US dollar. That's not reasonable. So you get, until when you master, you can now decide to do whatever you like. Yeah, so let's delve into so I'm going to be talking about the interface first, the interface of the MetaTrader 5 first, then we'll be talking about all other things. So the quote price is so this is the quote price. So where you see your currency pairs you can trade, you get, although where you see currency pairs you can trade. So if you want to add to it or remove, you want to remove anyone, click on it. Okay, you click on this if you want to add anyone. So let's say I want to add crypto. You can trade crypto too on MetaTrader 5. Just that you need to know on trading in MetaTrader 5, instead of leverage, you use lot sizes. So you need to know how to calculate it. So these are some of the crypto here: BTC, USD, this thing, ZK, and the like. So you can see them now. So if I want to add BTC, let me add BTC. Now I'm done with that. So if I want to trade energies like oil, crude oil, and the likes, you can pick anyone. Equities Europe, I think companies stocks or something in Europe. Equities US, company stocks in US. So these are them. Twitter, this is Twitter. This one is Twitter. This one is Uber. This one is Tesla. This one is Sony Corporation. You get PayPal, Nike, Netflix, Microsoft, Coca-Cola, and the likes. So you get eBay. So those are stocks in the US. Forex major. These are for the major currency pairs in the Forex market. You get major currency pairs are the ones that provide much more capital or something for you guys. So if you want to add AUD JPY, that is AUD is Australian dollars, well JPY is Japanese yen, AUD USD is what Australian dollar USD, Euro AUDs, euros against AUD, Euro GBPs, Euro against. So you can see the name of the stuff on by the side or below it. Forex minor, these are some minor pairs. You get, they don't really move like that, but at least it's a form they exchange, they do trade with each other, so you can actually trade them too. So Forex micro, these are the, you can see in Forex micro now, one lot size is 1000 units. She gets now instead of the one that I used to, where one lot in this thing in one lot size normally is supposed to be $10, but I in the voice note I sent on the group, I made mention of how 100,000 units is one lot size, but in this place now one lot size is 1,000 units. So if um if now you now want to trade, it means that okay, one lot 1,000 units like that. So when you are actually trading, so what is yeah, so what this means is that where two standard lots will be 200,000 units. This means that two lots here will be 2,000 units. You get now. Then it is still the same, pretty much the same calculation for the pips. 2,000 units is just 0.02. So you get now. So something like that. Just take note of this one. One lot is equal to 1,000 units. While normally trading the normal pair, one lot is 100,000 units. But in this place, it is represented as one lot is 1,000 units. So conversion, don't nothing to say on this one. Stock indices, these are indices representing like economic indicators for countries. You get now. US 100, that is the Nasdaq US 30. They help to show how strongly the companies in like combination of top companies in that country is doing. Okay, so like the US 500 is the I think it's same thing as S&P 500 here. So it's like the weighted index of stock prices of the 500 largest American companies. This one here, you get. So why the Nasdaq here, which is USD 100, so it contains about 3,700 companies and corporation. You get now. It has this one has the largest trading volume. Then the US 30 is the 30 top blue chip companies like Facebook, Apple, Tesla currently, and the likes in the world or in the US. So well, that's pretty much it. Then the DAX 40 is for top 40 companies in Germany. So, but don't worry about yourself about that. Then there was this one. Nothing to say about this too. So that if you want to add pairs, so let me see. Forex major GBP USD, of course. Yeah, so if you want to delete some pairs, most of them, yeah, we don't even need them safe. So if you want to delete, so you just click on it. Okay, you can see now. Click on the this pinging this thing. So I don't need this one. I don't need this one. I don't need this one. I don't need. So just click on it. Anyone you don't need that you see there. So for now. So if I want to add more, you can still click on that. So I want to add USD JPY, USD JPY, GBP USD, Euro USD, and GBP JPY. So for now, these are the ones you should focus on, and everything here on the major pairs and sometimes minor pairs, especially when there's an upcoming news or you check it and you see that there's something going on there or price going to a particular area of interest. So these are my this thing. This one hasn't shown yet. The spread, I don't know. So okay, this is my network. Sorry. All right, so you can see that it has shown and price is moving. I already told you guys that the forex market is not open weekends during weekends. So that's the only time it's not open, but it opens 24 hours. And I already made mention of the fact that the times you can trade it and the likes. So the best time to trade is between that 8 a.m. to like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You get, so that's when you get that move because that is when the London session and the US session is open, and based on our time zone here, that's the time we are majorly awake because from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. of course everybody is awake doing their daily jobs and lives. So this is where you see your um the currency pairs. So let me move to history now. So this is where you see your previous trade. Of course, nothing has been done yet, so this is it. So mailbox, anything they send you through your derivative want to send you, if it's a derivative your broker or something, it will probably show here and you can delete it too. Then news. So news now, just general news. You get the best place for you to actually do news is the best way for you to do news is this thing, Forex Factory. You get, that's what I recommend. This one just show you what I want to show you, but Forex Factory, that's their major. So add economic calendar. Okay, this one you have to go to browser, which I'm not ready to go to. So traders communicating application. So the settings now, so nothing to do here. So let me now go to the chart itself. So this is the chart for now. Okay, come in. So this is the chart. These are candlesticks. These are candlestick. This point here, sorry, you can trace it. This point here is currently where price is at. Okay, this is currently where price is at. I already explained bid and ask price already. I already explained it in previous video. So relate it, but let me portray it again. So the bid and ask price is the bid price is the price buyers want to buy. How the ask price is price sellers are willing to sell. So you get now. So let's go back a bit. Quotes. So for instance now, Euro in Euro USD, you can see that it's moving. So in Euro USD we have 1.0528 and 1.0528 as our two prices there. The first one is bid price, the second one is the ask price. You can see that the bid price is kind of lesser than the ask price as it's moving. Now, I told you that the bid price is the price buyers want to buy. While the ask price is the price sellers are willing to buy. Chicken. So if you want to sell, bid price buyers are willing to buy, want to buy. Which means that if you want to sell something, there is a buyer. So when you are selling, this 1.0528, the first one is the one that will be triggered if you are selling. You get now. While the 1.0529 is the ask price, which is the price that sellers are willing to sell. So when you want to buy, the second one gets triggered. And for the base and quote currency, this means that the base currency here is euros, while USD is the quote currency. For GBP is the base currency, USD is the what? the cold currency. Shall you get now? So if you want to buy, it means if you want to buy GBP USD, it means you are buying GBP or you want to sell USD. You get now? If you are selling GBP USD, you want to sell GBP to buy to get USD. As simple as that. If it's Euro USD, you're buying euros to sell USD that you already have. Why you want to sell? You are selling USD to buy euros. I made mention of it in my in a voice note that when it is a simultaneous stuff, as you're selling, someone wants to buy. As you're buying, someone wants to sell. And that's the logic here where your bid price is the price buyers want to buy from you when you want to sell. So you get now. So when you're selling selling Euro USD, the price the buyers are going to buy from you is 1.0522 now. Well, the price sellers are, if you want to now buy again, the price they are willing to sell is a bit higher, because I told you already, you're in business to make money. So you get now. Price buyers want to buy now from you, and price sellers want to sell for you. So that's that on that. So let me now go back to the charts, the Euro USD chart now. So now I already told you guys that the difference between the bid and ask price is the spread. Now take note, during some times, especially in the night, Euro USD now, especially in the night when the market is not open or is not active, their spread are kind of always large or a bit large. Like difference in that price, the sellers want to sell and buyers want to buy. So that might be an hindrance. You can see now that their market is just open, how tight it is. Look at now, there's literally no separation between this blue and this red and green line, which is the bid and ask price moving simultaneously together. So you get now. Come back and check it by midnight and see how large it can be. So you get now. So now this is the chart. This is where we are this thing about. So now if you want to move or check something on the charts now, you use this thing there, and then maybe you want to check the price in which stuff has done or something, and you can also calculate the but don't let me bother you on that. So if you want to check, oh, maybe Javi said sell this coin out when you get to this thing, when you get to maybe 1.0726, and they're like, where was 0.0726? And you can just trace it, or a place where price was at before. So you get now. So now you can see that just below here, there's the time there, 2022 4/28, which is April 28, 2022. So you can trace the time. So you get. So that's that. Then coming. So that's that. Then F is for indicators, anything you want to use, but I don't use indicators apart from RSI, but more on that later. So this one, if I want to change this chart from Euro USD now, just click on this dollar sign. Maybe I want to change it to GBP USD. Okay, so you can see now I already changed it to GBP USD. So you get, I already changed it to GBP USD. So if you want to open two windows, like you want two charts to show, so you see it here, but I don't want to do that, then this place is where you place your trade, but I'm going to be talking about that very soon now. So let's say that so you can actually customize your chart too. So now now we have green and red here now. So I now want to change. So you just click on the screen. I told you there are different time frames. So this is the 4 hours chart, which means that for every one candle here represent 4 hours. So you can see this one now. May 4. This is 22. This is the pattern is date, month, day. So this one now is May 4, 2022. You can see now 16:00. That's the time here. That is 4 o'clock. The next candle here is what? The next candle is what? Sorry. The next candle here is what? This is 16:00. This one is what? 20:00. Here you get now. Because 16:00 is 4 o'clock. Plus 4 hours is what? 8 p.m. Plus another 4 is what? 12 o'clock. 8 plus 4 o'clock. Plus another 4 is what? 4 o'clock. Plus another 4 is what? 8 a.m. Now like that, here you get now. So something like that now. So now if you now want to change the time frame, you can just go to, if it is daily you want, daily, okay, sorry, this is weekly. So if it is weekly, you can see now, which means that each candle represents 1 week. So this is 1 week. This week just started. It just started on Sunday. Oh. That is why it's like this. Check the date of Sunday. Yesterday it was 8. This one now 5:01. You can see 7 days interval. This one now 24 plus 7 is what? First. Like that, you can see 7 days interval. So that's that one. Then okay, I already did it. Day one is one day each. Sorry. Day one is one day each. You can see 6, 7. You get like that. So that's that. Then each one means one candle represents 1 hour. So you can see now 7 o'clock. Now until when this 1 hour finish, until when this time get to 9 o'clock. When time get to 9 o'clock, this candle will keep on moving. Once it get to 9 o'clock, another candle start forming. Sure, you get another candle start forming. Now you can say that okay, here now we have 7 o'clock as the last time here, and time currently is 8:48. Now what I want you to notice is that the time on MetaTrader5 is GMT. Nigeria time is GMT +1. So here now it is GMT 7 o'clock. So on this MetaTrader5, it is currently 7:48. But in our time it is what? 8:48. So that's why I said that the London session opens by 8 a.m. GMT. While in Nigerian time is 9 a.m. So you get now. So that's the logic, pretty much the logic. So now let me do something. M30. So this means that 30 minutes per candle. You can see 6 o'clock, 6:30, 7 o'clock, 7:30 currently running now. So you get, so 15 minutes. You can see, let's see now, 15 minutes is 6:45, 7 o'clock, 7:15, 7:30, 7:45 currently now. So you get now. So that's pretty much the logic. Then M5, you see now that this is 6:55, 7:05, 7:10, 7:15, 7:20. You can see now that 8:50 just 7:45 just finished. Sorry, 7:45 just finished. 5 minutes. So this one now will be what? The last one here will be what? 7:50 to 7:55, which is 8:50 to 8:55 Nigerian time. This candle that will form would end at 7:55 or 8:55. So you get now. So the 1 minute time frame, 1 minute per candle. So you get, so see now 6:58, 6:59, 7:01. You get, so something like that. So let's say I want to customize my chart. Yeah, I like customizing it. So settings, candlesticks, okay, colors. So foreground black, okay, color on white. So bar up, you can customize it. I like using black background, but if you want to customize your something mature that you like, so grid white, bar up black, bar down. This is another alternative which I use. Bar down black, bull candle white, bear candle black. Bull candle is the that is price is going up or went up during that for that candle, while red candle means price went down. So what do I mean by this? So I'm coming on. So you can see now that this is beautiful. So let's see, you can see now how this thing works, which means that this one now price went going up. What this means is that for selling now, for these black candles here now, price went down. As you can see, price went down. So you can see now that okay, when price is, just look at it here now, price went up to this point here, 1.28839. Look at how price fell off to this point where it is at what, 1.2265. Of course, 1.22. Don't forget what the logic I said. When you are trying to sell, price drops. When you are buying, let's say you bought at this zone here now, you want price to go up. That's pretty much the logic. You want price to go up, so you get now. So bull candle represents a bullish candle, like price is going up. A candle that okay, the amount in which that candle opened, and the amount in which the candle closed is higher than the amount in which the candle opened. So for instance, if this candle opens at 1 point, this candle now opened at 1 point, this one now opened at 1.2265 and closed at 1.2272. 1.2272 is higher than 1.2265. So that means that for this candle, this is a bullish candle because the opening price is lower than the closing price, because you want price to go up. For now, look at this one now. This one opened at 1.2273 and closed at 1.2269. Of course, that's the lower this thing than this thing. This is applicable to all time frames. You get now, all time frames. So this one now is, look at here now. This one opened at, be looking at my side, this place where there are values. So that this one opened at 1.2353. Then this one closed at 1.2277. From 1.2353 to 1.2279. So you can see that it's lower. But this one, look at now, it opened at 1.2264 and closes at, or it's still running because 4 minutes left before it's 9 o'clock. And definitely this is the bullish candle, 1.2292. So again, this side is where you see the price. This part here, this 1.21, this part here is where you see the price currently at. Or when you want to trade historical prices, you see it on that place there. So you get now. So let's now go back to, say you want to trade now. So let's say GBP USD. Oh, sorry, my network. Okay, so let's say you want to buy now. So you can either go to this point here. You want to trade. You can either go to that point from your chart, or you go to trade. You get now. So let's now do this positive. So there are different types of orders. I told, just like you have it in I already made mention of all these things in the videos, in the introductory video, but let me just talk about it now. So you have different types of orders. So the first one is market execution, which is that you want to buy at current market price. You get, and what this means is that when you want to buy at current market price, it means that you want to buy at the current. So I told you already, bid price is the price buyers want to buy from you, which means when you are selling. Why ask price is the price sellers want to sell for you. So if I want to buy now, the order that will trigger at market order, the order that will trigger is at 1.22866. This second one is one I need to trigger. If I want to buy, if I want to sell, it will be 1.2285. So market execution now, it's simple. So let's say market execution, I want to buy. You do this part here, this place here, this one is your lot size. I already taught you guys in the previous video on Forex how to calculate your pips using either you did analysis or trade to get your easy calculation on the lot size to use. If you make mistake on the lot sizes, you either be gaining more or losing more. That was a big risk. But pre-calculated, you know that you're risking 3%, you're using 2%, and you already got what you want to make and what you want to lose. So that determines the lot size. This is where you put your lot size. So let's say the lot size is maybe 0.5 now. 0.5. You don't just trade 0.05, which means that per one pip move, you be getting $0.5. So if it is 40 pips, it means that 40 times 0.5, that's $20. But if it is, let's say you want to use 0.50 now, 50, that means per one pip is equivalent to $5. So that's if it's 40 pips, 40 times 5, that's $200. So you get now. So if it is one standard lot size, it means that for one pip, $10. So for 40 pips now, that's $400. So you get now. So this is where you put your SL. I already told you, once SL is there, ensure you calculate it. Everything, just use the Forex calculator app. So let's say SL now is, in this case, is maybe one. I want to buy. You get, I want to buy. So maybe my SL is 1.22. When you want to buy, your SL will be below the price in which you're buying. Maybe 1.22, maybe 7.76. That's 7 pips stop loss. Then TP is 1.2320. That's how many pips? 16 plus 16 plus 20, or 17 plus 20, that was what, 37 pips for a stop loss of 7 pips. That's how many risk to reward. That was like 1:5. So this is good. So if you want to buy, of course this is a buy order. It means you want to buy. So let's you just click on buy here, which is market execution. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. And you see the price will start moving. So you can see, look at my price is moving already. But I'm going to close this because this isn't it. So if you want to close the position now, so you just click on this point here. You get now. So let's now say that you are in profit now, and you want to close 50% of that trade. You just come here, click on the lot size here now. You click on this. Let's say you want to close it by 50%, or maybe you want to close it by 30%, which means you want to close 30% of that your current trade. You get, so you can just do 0.3, maybe if you want to close 50%, that's 0.25. You get, you close it till you get now, close with loss of this thing, so 0.25. So my trade now is now 0.25. I already closed, assuming this was in profit. This is just an arbitrary trade. You get now. So assuming this was in profit, you get now. So now I want to what I explained on the voice note. You get now. So you can now then move your stop loss. Let's go to the chart. You can see now that's changed to positive, but this is not a trade, just an instance. So let's say I want to move my stop loss. You get now. So I want to move my stop loss here to a positive, or to my entry. So let's say you can move your stop loss. Modify position. So this is where you just adjust it. Your stop loss, if you want to make it positive, you move the price up if it is a buy scenario. But for sell, you move it down. So here now, my stop loss was 1.2276. So I want to move it to maybe 1.22. Maybe 80. Share you get now. This is still a negative one, because I think I bought 1.2283. Share you get. So, but I just want to move it. Maybe I feel like price cannot come down back there again, or I just want to move it. Okay, so that you can see that I moved it again. But if price should come down to this my SL now, this 1.2280 that I moved it to, then it means that I'm going to make it losses. But the thing is that you don't move your SL if trade is not going your way. Take note of that. This trade now ordinarily, Let me see. Let me check something. In actual sense, it might be a good trade, but we don't know yet because I didn't even do any analysis on it. But okay, let's see how it goes, sure. But don't take it as this one as a serious trade. So let's now say that price, this price is going my way. Let's say it has moved now and I'm in profit, and maybe I now want to move my stop loss to this point here because this is the last low here. Now this is the last low, major low, because you can see this point here. This is the last major low here. So I now move my stop loss to this point here. Price is going to my point. Maybe another one was now created, maybe somewhere around here, another one now created above. I can move my stop loss again to that point again. Share you get now. So something like that, sharp. Now if it's for a sell scenario, now you want to sell at market order. So you want to sell a market order, so you just click on sell. It's just the same thing, maybe 1.22. it will not be, your SL will be above price. So my SL will not be, let's say 1.2290. Check gets now. What might take profit to be below, maybe probably 1.2250. You get now 1.2250, because 1.2288 minus 1.2250 is 38 pips, and price, we want price to come down. So myself, so you just click on sell instead of buy. So that's that about that. Then the buy limits, you want to buy at a price lower than the current market price. So let's say the current market price is 1.2285 or 6. So allow to buy at the price below it. So you get at the best price. So this is where you set the price in which you want to buy. So when you are told that buy limit at so price, you want to buy it at the price lower than the current market price. So let's say I want to buy at 1.2270. Still the same thing. You say you can set your take profit and stop loss. So here, my stop loss, I want my stop loss to be below the price. So my stop loss will not be below the price in which I want to buy it later. So you get now. So the price I want to buy later is 1.2270, and now I want my stop loss to be below that price. So that would be 1.22, maybe 1.2263 or so, which is below the price in which I want to buy it. Now, the stop loss, you're not calculating it from 1.2285. You are calculating it from the buy limit order in which you set, which is 1.2270 minus 1.2263. Now, for the take profit, since it's a buy order, it has to be more. So it will be 1.22, maybe 1.2300. You get now, which is 30 pips. So you get, which is 30 pips. So now what this means is that I'm buying at 1.227. I'll be buying in the future at 1.2270, and I'll be selling at 1.2300, which is 30 pips profit. 30 pips take profit. So you get now, the calculation of take profit is not from the current market price. It is from the price I'll be buying it in the future, which is 1.2270. Now, so you can just click on place. So once you place it now, once you place the order, you see that it will just be there until when price gets to this point here. This order is not going to trigger. Or if price doesn't get to this price in 1 year, if it doesn't get to this price in 1 year, it will be like this. So you get now, it will be like this. So that's something you should note. So now, okay, that was that. Then let's go to sell limit. Let's go to sell limit. So okay, click on that. So sell limit now. You want to sell limit now. So that's let's see. So sell limit means I want to sell at a price higher than the current market. Okay, sorry, there's something I forgot to show you guys. So chart now. You see it here now. Let me go to You can see it in a buy limit. It means that if price can come down to this point there, if price can come back to this point here now, this point here, down to this point here, it will trigger at this point here, this region here. It will trigger here now, and my take profit is here, while the SL is here for this particular order here. Notwithstanding, I'm still running a particular trade though, but that doesn't stop my new order. So let's do the sell limit now. Sell limit is okay. You just click on that point there, sell limit. So let's say the sell limit now, you can change your lot size. I already taught you that already. So 0. Maybe 0. You want to use 0.2 now. All this depends on calculated risk, 3%, 5%, whatever you want to use. So now let's say sell limit, we want to sell at a price higher than the current market price. Let's say I now want to sell it at maybe 1.2, maybe 2310. You get now 1.2310. So my SL will be above the price, above that price which I want to sell in the future. Maybe 1.23. Okay, 2310. Sorry. Then my SL will be maybe 1.2300. That's 10 pips stop loss. Then take profit. Maybe my take profit. Of course, I want to sell below. So I now want my take profit to maybe 1.2. All this depends on analysis. So it's not just something that you just place. So it's not betting. No. So 1.2270, which is what, 40 pips. So sell limit order 1.2315. You get the price above this. You can decide not to even set TP, but always set TP. You can close your trade anytime you like. 1.2270, because I want price to drop below it. You get now. So I can decide not to set TP. You get, but I already have my stop loss. So let's say 1.2310 now. Let me place it now. Okay, look at now. So let's see, trade, sell limit. I can modify order. The only thing you will not be able to change is the lot size you used. When the trade is running, you can adjust the lot size. But before then, once you place an order, you either cancel it, delete it if it has not triggered, or you can only modify the order type or the order instruction, which is the pricing which you want to sell, the pricing which you want to take profit. And so now let me see my 1.2270 modify. Once you check the charts now, this is the wait, let me delete this one, this buy limit. So you can see now, this is my sell limit order here. You get, this is my sell limit order. This point here, and my SL is just, how do I even do this stuff safe? So like I set it above 50% of the this liquidity, this long candle. Don't worry, Jared. So like automatically, so without even checking the chart. So now this is this. As I can see now, price will soon hit this my SL probably, because it's not even a good zone. You can see now, look at something, it already hit my SL now. So if I should check history, you can see that I've made $12 loss. Don't forget that I closed one previously, half of the stuff before in loss. It's the same way. If you are in profit and price now get to your TP, you already took half out of it, price now get to your TP, that one will be added to that order with the new money which you close later, which I already explained in the voice note previously. So let's go back to the chart now. So now I'm having just a particular order left now, which is the sell limit order. So you get now, which is at this point here. So what does it mean? I'm going to wait for price has to come back to this point here. Once price come back to this point here, it will trigger. So what I want is for price to now come down to drop again. When you now get to this point, it hit my tipping. If price should now keep on going up, and now get to this my SL, it means I'm going to lose. So let me go to the last one. which is the sell, buy stop, and sell stop. The buy stop means that you want to buy it at a price above the current market price. Like you want to buy it at a price above the current market price. It's like you are following price. She gets now. Normally I don't use it, but if you're not going to probably be around or something, you can use it. But this is what I mean by that. So price is currently at 1.2283. 1.2284. So if I want to use a buy stop order now, I want to buy it at a price above current price, because maybe I believe the price want to go up. So my price may not come down for now. So I just want to, you can just say that 1.22, maybe 2290 SL will still be the same way in which your SL your SL can be above current market price, because the order in which I'm making is for the future price. That's the way your order is going to start from. So what do I mean by this? When price gets to 1.2290, 1.2284 will be below 1.2294. So 90, so it's still a valid order. So let's say I want to say 1.228, maybe 886. You get, that's my SL, which is 4 pips. Then TP maybe 1.22, maybe 1.320, which is 30 pips. And take, you can place the order. So you see now. So let's see now. You can see now buy stop. So it is on the fact that my SL is below it doesn't mean the order has not triggered. It means that until when price goes to that 1.2290, that's when my order is now in motion. So it is at that point that when price is 1.2290, it now start coming down. It now hits 1.2280. That's when my buy stop order will be in loss. If price should keep on going up now, maybe now at 1.2288, 1.2289, I'm not going to be in loss. The order is separate from the current market price. It is until when price goes up to that point in which I want it to go to, before my SL, that order is in view. She gets now. To take profit, still the same thing. So I'm going to cancel that buy stop. So the last one is which I'm going to be teaching. I'm not teaching the orders. So sell stop is that, of course, you want to sell at a price lower than the current market price. Buy limit, you want to buy at a price lower than the current market price. Sell limit, you want to sell at a price higher than the current market price. Buy stop, you want to buy at a price higher than the current market price. Sell stop, you want to sell at a price lower than the current market price. Please take note of these stuff. If it's going to be that you're going to be reciting it like alphabet, because sometimes it can be clumsy. She gets now, and it may be confusing at first. So now sell stop means you want to sell at a price lower than the current market price. So let's say 1.2270. Of course, my stop loss, this order is independent of the current market price. If price doesn't come down to that point there, the order is not going to trigger. If it is the buy stop, so if price doesn't go up to that point, it is not going to trigger. So 1 point, my stop loss, of course, I want it to be above the current market, above this sell stop. When you are selling, you want the SL to be above. You get now, you want the SL to be above. It is still the same thing. It's still the same sell order. Just like you are buying it at the future price, or you are selling it at the future price. It is still the same logic. SL for sale will be above. So SL will now be 1.22, maybe 1.2275, and TP maybe 1 point. Of course, I want to say I want price to go below TP. To go below, that's what my TP should be. So 1.2220, which is 50 pips. So that's please. Okay, so you can see now. Let me delete this sell limit order. So you can see now. So the sell stop is this, is price below the current market price, and sorry, let me increase the time frame. so that you can see it clearly. All right, so sorry. So you can see now I had to adjust it because there is no this thing to back that up. So you can see now sell stop if price get to that point 1.2270 and it sells to 1.22 2220, then you see that so that's basically much it. You see that until when price get to 1.2270 below the current market price of 1.2284, this order is not going to trigger. So you get so, and the SL still remains the same. Once price get to that point, it goes below that point, gets the SL will still be approved, doesn't change anything. So that's just it. I think I've done justice to this. Let me delete this one. So this is how to use the MetaTrader5 using the in the forex market. So the next one is going to be on the indices market.